Hey everyone, this is Josh Galvin with Tizish.com. On this video, I'm going to explain to you what the actual Tizish website system is that you get at our price point of $900 and $99 one-time setup fee, and then $55 a month. And then what I want to do is I want to explain to you the difference between our core framework that you would get at our base price and then our custom design systems that you would get at the $4,000 price or higher. Basically, so what I want to do is show you the design and then explain to you the difference between our $999 one-time setup fee program and then our $4,000 one-time setup fee program. And actually, I'll explain it now. The difference is nothing except cosmetic. Okay, so here's what I mean. Our system is basically this design here, this exact framework that you see here. And when I say design, I mean the exact framework, meaning the exact layout of what you're looking at here is what you will get for $999 one-time setup fee and then $55 a month. However, we also do custom designing, but before I go to the custom designing, basically what you would do is at the $900 and at the $999 one-time setup fee price, what happens is you're going to end up getting this layout, whether you go this layout or custom, but what you're going to do is choose a color scheme. We have 27 different color schemes. So as you see here, I'll go to our white color scheme, for instance, by going to style 4, and then you'll see our white style once this page loads up. But as you can tell, it's the exact same layout and everything. So what I want to do for the rest of this video is quickly explain to you the difference and show you some examples of custom designs, and then basically explain to you, regardless of whether you go custom or our straight 999 pre-designed styles, one of the pre-designed styles here, what I want to show you is what you can customize with your website design anyhow. Meaning, let's just say you got one of these pre-designed styles. I'm going to explain to you each point that you can customize and modify, like your logos here, everything here, and so forth. So I'll get to that one. But basically, let me now show you some custom designs. I'm going to go back to the previous design. Basically, so here's our base pre-designed framework. And alright, so now here's some examples of some custom designs. As you can see, this one here, you see how we still follow our base framework, and then we have another custom design here. You see we still follows our base framework, our same pretty much our same layout and everything. And here's some more. There's another one right here, same concept and everything. And then another one here. This one's a little bit different, but nonetheless, you see the only part that changes is up here, and then the rest looks exactly the same. And then let's keep going down, same thing here. And then a couple more just to show you. See, it's basically our same exact framework and everything. And then the last one here. So as you can tell, we use the exact same framework and everything. And here's the thing, that's intentional. Alright, a lot of people ask us, well, if we do custom designs and if we do things that are outside of this spectrum, or if we'll build something from scratch. And the answer is no, we don't do that. And here's the reason why. Simply, the sites aren't proven. Meaning, we use this exact framework not because we've fallen in love with the style only. Obviously, we do love our styles, and we have loads of good styles at affordable prices. But aside from just liking the cosmetic and aesthetic look of it, the key thing of our style, which is why we use this framework and this layout, is simply because it's what works. It's what gets people to click on the lead generation buttons where they are and everything. So basically, here's the difference now between the pre-designed style, meaning let's say you come on the Tizish system for $999 one-time setup fee, and then you're on a $55 a month program, and you choose one of the 27 pre-designed styles. Well, the difference between this system and then any of these custom sites that cost $4,000 or higher, the difference between these is simply one of a cosmetic look. Meaning, all of these sites that you're seeing here, they're only different in one area. And the only place they're different is in what the actual design looks like. The exact same marketing engine you get paying $4,000 for one of these sites is the exact same marketing engine that you'll get paying the $900 and $999 one-time setup fee. So please understand that. The only difference is the branding design that you're paying for a designer to do. It's the exact same marketing system, 100%. So there's no marketing benefit to getting custom design other than branding realistically. Alright? So keep that in mind when you go to the rest of the videos where I show you all of the features of our system, how we integrate IDX, and then how everything else works. Alright? So with all that being said, now let me show you what you can customize with your design. So let's just say if you're like, okay, You don't need a full-on custom design because you don't need a branding and all that stuff, which I want to mention one more thing on that shortly. But basically, let's say you just got this exact layout here, alright? Well, then this exact same pre-designed color scheme. Well, here's what you could customize with the Tizish systems. And that's pretty much everything. Alright, so it starts at the top. You can customize if you want to have this button here or not, and let's just open this up. This is placeholder text. You could put whatever you want in there, or you could choose not to have that button. That's the first simple, straightforward one. The other one is you could upload a logo here if you like. Alright, I'm going to open up one website, one of our websites, just to show you what a pre-designed style looks like with a logo put in place. Alright, so basically you could put a logo here, and so you could customize that. The other things that you could customize are all of these buttons here. You could customize what links go in here, and on top of that you can customize what these buttons all say. So let's say if you're like, you don't want this one to say sellers, maybe you want to say selling a home. Well, you could easily change that button to say that. And same thing, you could change all the buttons up here. And of course you could choose whatever navigation buttons and everything you want on your site. You don't have to be committed to the ones we choose. You have all control over that. And so quickly, before we go further, let's look at what one looks like with the logo. This is one of our pre-designed styles. See how there's a logo up here? You could easily put that on the site and it makes it look completely custom and everything. Now, going back to what you can customize, the other things you could customize are this section here. You see how these are flashing blog postings with the featured post image? Well, you can change this to be a custom video if you like. So as you can see here, you see how there's a custom video? And then you see on this one here how there's a custom video. You could pretty much do that if you like. So you have the ability to customize that section. The other items is every single lead generation button you see here. This button here, this one, these three across the top. And let's go into one of the blog postings. So you see here, now these three across the blog posting at the top here. And even at the very bottom, where you have these two lead generation buttons, you could change those out. And then of course in your sidebar you could change these. So pretty much you could change all your lead generation buttons in your admin panel if you want. You could change the graphic and you could change where they link to, of course. And then now moving down, looking at your blog post section here, you could change if you want to make these be teasers, or if you want to make them full postings, or you could change where this image appears. You can make it on the left, you can put it on the right, you can put it on the top. You choose how you want to format your blog postings. That's another thing you could change with the design. And then the other item is your widgets. Everything here in your sidebar you can change and you could take out, you can add, and all this is super easy to do. I'm going to show you one quick example. So here we are in the widgets panel. This is how the sidebar works. So we were just now right here. Let's say you wanted to add text here or images. It's super easy to do. All you do is take a widget, and you have loads of tools here, and I go over when you jump on the Tizish system, you'll see tutorials how to do all this stuff. But let's say you want to throw a quick tool here, right? All you do is throw in a quick item. This is text, just to show you. And let's say this is a tool you wanted to put here. You wanted to put a title there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and save it. And after I save it, let's go back to our page, hit refresh, and you'll see how easy it is to customize that. So now we have another tool. So just like that, we put a tool there. You could put images, video, anything, and you could select if you want some widgets appearing on certain pages and others appearing on or disappearing on certain pages. You have full control over your sidebar. And check out the features video right below this one to see more details about this. So now going down the list, the last area that you can customize is your footer section. Everything you see here, these are 4 widgets just like you saw here in the sidebar that I was going over. And these 4 you can customize and everything just like you can customize the sidebar. So pretty much that's everything that you can customize in terms of your designing on your Tizish system. And then, so to sum up, the key difference between getting started on our $900 on our $999 system or getting started on the $4,000 custom design plus system is simply one of cosmetic and aesthetic branding. There's no difference between this design here, this design, or this site, this site, this site, any custom site basically. There's no difference in terms of the marketing engine and the marketing power. The only difference is design. Alright, so keep that in mind when you're thinking about getting a custom design or choosing one of our pre-designed styles. Alright, so that's everything for how the Tizish designing system works and how it works for what systems you get at what given prices. Alright, well, good luck. Let me know if you have any questions. Definitely check out the rest of the videos, and if you're interested in coming on board, use the contact form on this existing page that you're on right now. Alright, well, we'll talk to you very soon.